All right, hello again. This is the third and final video of the pre-lab for the flame test lab. In this one, I'm going to go through the procedure, what you're actually going to have to do in the lab. So there will be 10 lab stations set up around the room. And at each of those stations, there's going to be a Bunsen burner, some matches, stuff that you need. Every person must successfully light and snuff their Bunsen burner properly before they will be allowed to actually start the lab. Okay, so you have to be able to light your Bunsen burner on your own without your lab partner telling you what to do, and you must snuff your flame on your own without your lab partner telling you what to do. Hopefully everybody can figure out how to snuff the flame. Lighting it is the part where people mess up. I'll tell you the most common mistake people make when lighting the Bunsen burner is they forget to close the oxygen regulator first. So always make sure the oxygen regulator is first. Your order of operations is close the oxygen regulator, light a match, open the gas valve, light the gas. Okay? That's the 4 things you have to do. Okay? To snuff the flame, you just close the gas valve like I showed you in the last video. Okay, once everybody has done that, we will turn the lights off and everybody will light a cold flame. Okay, and what you're going to do, there will be 9 of these bottles labeled with the letters that are in the lab. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to go through each one of them. You're going to spray them one at a time into the flame, and you're going to take notes of what color you get from the flame. This is why every male must have a female partner. Okay, you have to be specific on your details. There are 2 green flames, 2 red flames, and 4, I think, orange flames. Okay, so you have to note the differences between those flames when you are making your notes, when you're recording your observations. So, gentlemen, listen to your female lab partners when they're telling you, no, that's not what color that is. It's this. Listen to them because they're trying to help you. Okay, they're giving you decent advice that you're going to need. Okay. Again, as I mentioned in the last video, make sure when you are spraying, you should be spraying up, not down. Don't spray it over the mouth here or you will put out the flame. Which is going to happen eventually. Somebody's going to blow their flame out. There is going to be a problem where eventually the air conditioner is going to kick on. There's nothing we can do to avoid that. The air conditioner is 100% going to kick on at some point. When that happens, your flame is going to be a little bit more erratic. It's going to be moving more. And you're probably more likely to blow the flame out at that point. Just be aware of it. When the AC kicks on, it's going to be something you have to keep a closer eye on. You're going to go through and do all 9 of the unknowns, one at a time, record your observations. Once you have finished recording observations for all 9 of them, then you can start going and getting like, oh, I want to compare the 2 greens and make sure that I'm giving specific enough differences between them. You cannot get all 4 oranges at the same time. You'll have to do it in pairs. If you and another group want to go together and be like, hey, you get the 2 reds, I'll get the 2 greens, or you get these 2 oranges, I'll get the other 2 oranges, and then you can trade, that's fine. But you can't have 4 bottles on your own. All of the unknown bottles will be labeled with a letter. Obviously, this doesn't because this is the water bottle that I used earlier. And those will be sitting on a table in the center of the room so that everybody can find them. Do not set the glass bottles near the edge of the table. Put them in the middle of the table so we don't have to worry about them getting knocked off and spilt and broken. Once you're done, take your gloves off carefully. Throw the gloves away. Clean your goggles. Usually you just clean the inside of your goggles. I want you to clean the outside of the goggles too after this lab. And you'll need to make sure you put those up. You are not allowed to take your data sheet out of the lab this time. Okay, you are also not allowed to bring a pencil into the lab. We will have pencils set out for you guys to use. The reason for that is you're going to get the chemical residue on your gloves, which means that everything you touch with your gloves is going to also spread those chemicals, which is why it's critically important you don't touch your shirt. Okay, so if you're holding your pencil and holding down your paper with your gloved hands, you are getting those chemicals on your pencil and your glove. So the glove, or on your pencil and your paper. So the pencils will just stay in here. Do not bring your own. Leave the pencils at the benches. We will throw those away at the end of the lab once everybody has done it. I don't mean your class. I mean all of the classes. Okay, don't throw your pencil away at the end of lab. We'll use them all day. We'll throw the pencils away, and what you'll do is you'll take one of your gloves off, get your phone out, take a picture of your data sheet, and then you can throw your data sheet away. So that way we don't have to worry about you spreading chemicals into your bag or anywhere else. Okay, so don't bring a pencil, just bring your data sheet. That's the only thing you bring in with you. Okay, you'll bring your data sheet, you'll use the pencil that's in here. At the end of the lab, we will have you take a picture with your phone of your data sheet, or your lab partner can take a picture of your data sheet. If you don't have yours, make sure your name is somewhere so that you can tell whose data is whose. And then you'll throw the data sheet away so that we don't have to worry about chemical contamination. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. You should be ready for the lab tomorrow. Remember, you need to bring lab-appropriate clothes. Lab-appropriate clothes means long pants. You don't want pants with holes in them for this lab. Okay, so no holy pants on this lab. You probably should wear a long-sleeve shirt if you have a shirt, not a sweater, that is long-sleeved. Hair has to be tied back. Goggles, obviously, will be provided. Gloves, masks. Closed-toed shoes. No sweaters, hoodies, jackets, or coats. You know, same old, same old. So, yeah, have a wonderful afternoon, day, evening, and I will see y'all next time.